Okay, hey, new camera. I'm still figuring out all the settings. Look, it's on autofocus right now. This is the A7S III from Sony. The A7S II was great, but the screen was horrible. So I got the A7S III, and so far it's really cool. I can't wait to film stuff with it. Hello. This is a channel update. So if you've seen the I Quit video, you know that I quit my job at Linus Media Group. I'm going solo on YouTube. I'm taking on video editing clients as well. I'm getting married. I moved. It's a lot to deal with. And that's not even the full story, but I made the right decision. As for how I'm doing great. I've never been happier. I can feel my creativity and motivation increasing again. I'm less productive because I'm not working as much because I don't have to. I can do whatever I want. It's great. So I've mostly been relaxing, which is why you haven't been getting any videos. I'm sorry. Oh, let's see. I wrote a script for this, but I don't have a teleprompter, so I can't put it in front of the lens. My first video editing client is Legal Eagle, and there's already a video of mine up on his channel that I edited called Ridiculous Court Filings. I had a lot of fun with that. I found that none of the highlighter images online were good enough, so I made my own and took pictures, and I also took my own audio of that. All of this you would know if you followed me on Twitter. It's the only other social media platform that I use, so, check me out over there. There's plenty of stuff that I post there that doesn't make it into a YouTube video, or that will, but it will be years before it does, like this little thing about the time constant in After Effects working very badly unless you change from 2997 to 30 frames per second. It'll make it into a video someday, but in the meantime, just follow me on Twitter. Why not? That's at TyranVH. Also, important update, I'm starting a second YouTube channel. The channel name is Tyran Van Hemert 2. Wow. Where all of my silly nonsense and experimental videos are going to go from now on. I have to take YouTube seriously now, which is kind of a bummer, honestly. I'm still going to make as many silly videos as I otherwise would, but they're just going to be on a different channel. So you can go subscribe over there if you still want to see those. Oh, and there's already a video up there for you to enjoy. Please excuse the poor sound quality and, bad lighting, bad set deck. I don't know. I'll show you. I'll give you a little tour. Here's what it looked like at first. It was just using a folding table. So there's some keyboards. This is my decorations for the wall, paintings, pictures and stuff, awards from YouTube. Finally, I've got a nice space for the Wacom 22 Pro HD Cintiq. I've got everything mostly set up the way that I like. I've still got the tangent ripple. And over here, I was going to put a shelf from Costco, but it does not fit by ½ an inch. How annoying is that? So I'll have to find something else. And this is my girlfriend's gaming computer. We decided that my gaming computer will go in her office, and her gaming computer will go in my office. And that way we can both keep our work and play separated. I'm going to paint the walls. I'm going to change the carpet. It's kind of gross. I'm going to add soundproofing. I'm going to put stuff up on the walls. It's going to be great, but it's not done yet. So you might have noticed how weird these lights are. This is simply because this is a bedroom, and the bed is supposed to go here, and then each person has their own light. That's what's going on with that. So yeah, I've been taking it pretty easy, but I'll have to ramp up production at some point. I'm gonna probably build a custom e-bike, so I'll make a video about that. I recently was able to get back to my treehouse, and I made a lot of progress on the treehouse as well, so there'll be a second treehouse video, and there will be a part 2 for the 4-hour-long video editing tutorial, which all of what I've done is I just have a document where every time I learned something new, I wrote it down and took screenshots, and I just put it in the document, and I took screen capture of the relevant thing, and I've been collecting stuff like that for years. I'm going to put it all together into a part 2 with the addendum. Here's a sneak peek of that document. Ooh, it's scrolling. Oh, you can pause if you want to read some of this stuff. I've taken up some hobbies. Do you do you care? Are you just here for the tutorials? Whatever, I'm gonna talk about them anyway. I've taken up gardening. You know, I'm growing tomatoes and raspberries and strawberries. I've got this night sky petunia, which is really cool. This it's looking a little ragged. We were away for a while and we couldn't water and prune it. You got to prune off the dead flowers because otherwise it'll stop making new ones, and boy is it sticky. It's so beautiful. Wow, a tomato. You know, I actually grew these out back behind the Linus Media Group building, and then a bunch of rats ate them before I could harvest them. I never released that video. It was just kind of lame. This here is a fuchsia. Oh no, I broke it. Also, I'm playing with Lego again. Before I moved out of the lower mainland, I bought probably dollars worth of bulk Lego, and it's been really fun just building stuff with it. I'm gonna build a whole Lego town. Here, that's all the updates. So now, second half of this video is just gonna be me showing you the thing I built out of Lego. And if you don't like it, you can leave. I've taken over half the bedroom to be used as my Lego zone. So there's gonna be another table right here, and then probably another table right here. And then there'll be a train. Here's some train parts. Oh man, I'm so excited. Oh, hang on. All right, how high can this tripod go? The important thing to do when you've got a Lego collection this large is to organize it. So I've got all the single, let's see, what are these? These are plates on the bottom. So 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, there's no 5, the 6 and then 8 and then 10 plus. And then above that it's the same thing, but they are the flat ones. And then above that it just turns into, I don't know, I guess these are cheese wedges. Oh man, I've got so much Lego now, my inner child is just so excited. Yeah, maybe about half this stuff I got in one big batch for $1,000 from a guy who was moving to a place that no longer had enough room for Lego. Can you imagine not having enough room? Gosh. And so it's all city stuff. He started this construction. He did the whole lower level with the dominoes, the Starbucks coffee, the adorable 7-Eleven, different top to it, and I decided I wanted to be able to actually put stuff in that interior. So that's what I did, is I totally redid the entire top, and I also filled out the entire interior. I'm just going to show you this, because I need some experience with this camera, and I just think it's cool. Check out how smooth the panning is on this tripod. Ooh, smooth pan. The roof comes off. That's boring. Let's put that over here. So it's a penthouse on the top, and then there's 2 apartments. And then there's 2 more apartments. Yeah, there we go, because these have to stay where they are. And then on the bottom it is some shops. I don't have very good lighting. I'm gonna buy some lights. All right, so I think I'm most proud of the 7-Eleven. Once we finally get a printer, I'm gonna print out a 7-Eleven sticker. I'm gonna print out like teeny tiny labels for these Mountain Dew bottles and the Coca-Cola cans in this refrigerator, and just go wild with it. Here we have little, these are gift cards on the wall, I've decided. We've got some coffee machines and a cookie thingy. I made these from reference from a real 7-Eleven, and if you look at the reference photo, damn, it is spot on. I did such a great job with these. I was so proud of it. Behind the counter, we've got some cigarettes and alcohol. Under the counter, you've got your stupid lottery tickets. Because every single surface in a 7-Eleven, I've noticed, is just completely chock full of merchandise. So you've got all sorts of things on the shelf, water, Coke cans. Those wouldn't be on the shelf. Whatever, bags of chips. Yeah, these 3 were actually original. These were already built by the person who made this whole thing before. So there's a little drink cooler in here with some things of milk. We've got a ketchup mustard dispenser. I cut that size in half. And then I think this is a Slurpee machine. The shelf. Slurpee machine. It's so adorable. But yeah, using actual reference photos is just so much better than anything for making stuff out of Lego. Don't just look at what other people have done in Lego and copy it. Come up with your own thing. Here's the Starbucks, which I was so proud of. You actually can't see it very well, so I'll just show you a picture of it. I looked at multiple Starbuckses. I figured out what kind of coffee machine they use at most of the Starbuckses, so I was able to put that in. They have the baked goods like inside the counter, sort of. So the Domino's wasn't really made with much reference. It just looks like a generic pizza place. For the Wendy's, the booths are really good. This little cook stove here has a vent that actually goes to the outside. Otherwise, that wall is quite bare. So yeah, that's the first floor, all the little chain shops. And then I totally changed how the stairs worked. I decided to put them over on this side. And I decided that the whole building is like New York inspired. I just went on Street View and I just went all around New York looking at building facades to see what looked best and what I could actually build using the pieces that I had. So I came up with this design for one of the windows. And then, I don't know, kind of the story that I've come up with for this skyscraper is that it's two that have kind of been merged into one. Like each one of them was too small. So they kind of had to merge together sometime later. Here we have a couple that just moved in. You can probably guess what they have been up to. They kind of abandoned their painting job. They have a terrible, terrible taste in lamps. You know, I should actually have minifigs all in here, but I just haven't done that yet. I actually like building the buildings more than I like the people in the buildings. Here's the next apartment. We've got a bedroom. Every single unit in here has a bathroom. Yeah, not great lighting, but you can see the toilet. There's the sink, and here's we've got another toilet, another sink, another shower. I decided they need some bread, and that's what it looks like. That is a bunch of slices of bread in a bag. That's how I designed that. There's their kitchen. This is a refrigerator that I made. It seems like the refrigerators are either too big or too small. This one's just the right size. What's in there? Ah! Oh, there's a Fluffy in the fridge. Did I put that in there? There's a Fluffy. Oh, and then in the lobby, you've got the mailboxes, which are all just kind of whatever I could find. But I kind of like it that way. It's more chaotic. It's like as though everyone had to bring their own mailbox. I don't know. You know, it was a little tricky figuring out this wall here. That just goes right back down on there. So here's the next level. Okay, here's the stairs. You can come in. There's 2 apartments on this floor as well. These people have a bicycle. They have an adorable little chihuahua. Hello. Yeah, that's its squeaky toy, just a football right there. The bicycle can actually come down. Like that. See? There's their pathetic dining room table. You know, they've got a pretty nice kitchen. Pretty nice. This whole apartment was designed by my girlfriend. It's Egyptian themed, she decided. Come on, get in there. The autofocus button is not a catch-all solution to everything. Alright, so here's the other one. My girlfriend deliberately designed the worst possible bathroom. I said, what is this? Why is it all shoved up against the edge of the unit? And she's like, what? It's a New York bathroom. That's what they're like in New York. And I said, oh no, it's terrible and I love it. It's exactly what you'd expect in New York. They've got their sink and maybe an oven below there. There's the stove. And then over here, yes, they have a washer and dryer. I think they're the only ones to have such a thing. And then there's the bedroom. And what is this? Oh, it's a Lego set. Lego people, of course, also play with Lego. How deep does it go? Who knows? Oh, and then, of course, she made a horrible New York-style closet where it's, like, awkwardly shoved in the corner and not all the shelves are the same. Yes, it's absolutely perfect. All right, let's go up one more level. And now we are here at the penthouse. Here's the door. Oh, I have to change that because that's in the way of the door. Right, they're the only other ones with a washer dryer. So again, I looked at actual pictures of New York to find how they do the tops of their buildings. And they look like this. They've got like roofs that are also walls. See that? It's so cool. And then because it's Lego, I can just do this. Ta-da! And then you can look inside. There's the bathroom, there's the shower. Rich people apparently don't care if people can see them showering. Here's the gaming room, with I used some RGB on the computer in there. And then I deliberately chose an old keyboard, like one of the keyboards from my childhood, for his gaming, because that's exactly what a gamer would do. So it's even retro in the LEGO universe. Yes, the man cave is what this is. The man cave. Oh, there's no chair. I guess I gotta add that. And then there's the bedroom with a very comfy looking bed. Boy, my cinematography skills are terrible. Here we have the kitchen. It's absolutely adorable. My girlfriend made the whole thing. They've got a little island. They've got the little pie on the thing. This is just a great kitchen. And then they've got some musical stuff. Guitar and a little couch there. Yeah, she made most of this. Oh, and then the 2 sinks. So there you go. That's one of the things I've been up to. And figuring out the windows was actually quite tough. When you've just got the interior to worry about, you can put windows wherever you want, but if you want it to look good from the outside at all, then you have to be super aware of where all the windows are gonna go, which I was not. So you can see it's like awkwardly, like, why are the windows all weird? Well, because I didn't know what I was doing. Although this side actually came out really nice. I'm most proud of this. And that was all done with reference from real New York City buildings. There's an update of what has Taryn been doing. He's been playing with Lego. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one. All right, smell you later.